Okay, Tommy. So this is the game, obviously. So down here I've got all the ships I can have. These green marks here are for what I've set to primary. I've set them to my primary, so I can just right click them and go. So it's primary and all that. So the ones with one line in it is a cruiser. The ones with two lines in it are a battleship. They're little arrow pointing things. I don't have any, but little arrow ones. Are destroyers. And then an aircraft carrier. Fuck, I don't know what they look like, but they're like some fucking dot poker chest. You'll see it when you know it. Okay, so pretty much, let's see here. So I'll click on my new one. This is my tier 8, my tier 8 battleship English one. This is my tier 5 English one. I actually just bought that camo before for like $4 because it helps me experience and all that, the camouflage and anyway, so from here, any ship I want, right, I can now go to equipment. Right, and so these are all the upgrades I can have. Real quick though. So I'll grab that one. Yes. So that's my hawking. So I just got that mod up. So from there to there. So that's an extra 4,400 health. Which is a lot of health. Especially when my Monarch tier 8 only has 69,000 health. Okay, but if I click the Monarch, for example, since it's a high tier, you see what I mean? It's got more, alright? So I can have anything from, like, these are my abilities, action time on spotter modification. I will grab that, actually. Yes, I will, because that's absolutely fucking amazing for me there. So, these are all the abilities I can have. More AA, secondary auxiliary fire, advanced systems. It's not how fast my main turrets spin. More advanced, fire and flooding control. How fast my rudder steers the ship. How fast it can hit max speed. And then over here we've got concealment, more things. I think at tier 10 too I get another one unlocked as well. Now, this ship is using high explosive shells with armor piercing as well. Okay, now I've got fire extinguisher, a repair party, I've got a spotter aircraft, I can turn to a fighter. Alright, but then let's go back to the hawking and have a look at this. See, so we've got torpedoes here as well, for example, and this is a acoustic sonar. So some things can do clouds of smoke. What's it called? The steam cloud or whatever. And if I drop this in, I can see all the torpedoes that are near and anything hidden in that smoke as well. So it's absolutely amazing. But I can also change that for defensive AA fire as well. That's pretty much a plane that flies above me just to protect me from any air in itself. So torpedoes, once again, the same. Okay. And now, obviously, these vary depending on aircrafts and destroyers and stuff as well. But what I will show you now is I'll show you the tech tree. Alright. So we can see the tech tree. We've got Japan, USA, Germany, UK, France, all this. Alright. So pretty much we've got our battleships here. We've got our cruisers here. As you can see, the English has a cruiser where it can split. So they're both cruisers, but like light and heavy. Destroyers, aircraft carriers. Premium ships you got to buy. But for example, USA has a split there on the battleships, and Japan has a split, I think, on the destroyers. Yes, okay. We've got Italy as well. They only have that. Okay, you're gonna love this one. Our one and only Australian ship, the Perth. Gotta love it. Gotta pay for it though. So we've got all this. France have good battleships and stuff. A lot of these Russian ships are incredibly overpowered because they were never built in real life. They were just drawn up on paper. So now we've seen all that, you get a bit of an idea of that. So I'm going to go back, go back here again. I will equipment. So I'm going to click on my bitch, right? On my officers, right? So these are all the officer perks that they can have. So when your officers level up, they get perks as well. For example, what this bitch is running, you can pick these. I've just had to switch it to this ship for the meantime, so everything until she levels up. I don't want to pay fucking real money for it. It takes time. All those skills are currently reduced by 50%. Right, but this it risks all modules becoming incapacitated by minus 30%. That's steering gear, rudders, main turrets, torpedo things, shit like that, right? Okay. I could have it so to switch from heavy shell to AP, from heavy explosive to armor piercing is only half the time I'm gonna do it. We've got these, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 points required. Okay, max level you can get to 19. This here, for example, is increased chance of causing a fire on hit. Okay, this one adrenaline rush. The lower health my ship gets, the faster I can reload all my armaments. You know, it's all very quite complex and detailed and stuff like that. It all depends on what's best is what ship and your play style and all that. Right? Like for example, this increases how fast my main turrets turn. Okay, now I'd have that with that ship mod from before, and then on top of that, I could also get basic firing training improves the effectiveness, so the reload time's quicker, but then also I can take manual control of my auxiliary close combat as well. And then, but by saying that, I could also do which one is it? So I have to get a battleship to show you this one. So here, right? So this is how fast also my main turret turns as well. But then this is to increase the actual, like look at this. Secondary battery firing rate 20%, maximum dispersion of my ammunition, meaning it's not spread out as much, it's closer together. Minus 20%, so it's closer together. Right? So I could have that with the manual fire control and all that as well. So it all depends how you really want to spec it out in the end. It's a pretty full on game. But then by saying that also real quick, this has gone a bit long now, but I do want to show you this. We've got our containers we've got the campaigns, so we've got literally like all our quests, man. So like I click on this, all the quests, all the quests to do, like it's pretty full on.